In a quiet Nigerian town, justice was about to take an unusual turn. When a merchant's goods vanished while he rested under the statue of Christ, the entire village was baffled. But the case soon fell to Magistrate Okafor, a man known for solving problems with wit as much as with law. What happened next shocked everyone, as the judge ordered something no one could have imagined: arrest the statue. In a small town in eastern Nigeria, where red earth roads cut through a bustling marketplace, a wealthy merchant named Chike was traveling home with 50 rolls of fine cotton cloth tied to his cart. The afternoon sun was merciless, so Chike stopped near the village square to rest. In the center of the square stood a tall stone statue of Christ, arms outstretched, gazing serenely over the market stalls. It was a well-known landmark where weary travelers often stopped to pray or sit in the shade. Chike sat on a low bench beneath the statue, murmured a quick prayer for a safe journey, and soon drifted into a nap. When he woke, his heart nearly stopped. Every single roll of cotton had vanished. He ran through the square shouting for help, but no one had seen anything. Breathless and panicked, he reported the theft to the local police. The case was brought before Chief Magistrate Okafor, a man known far and wide for his unusual but wise judgments. After hearing Chike's complaint, Magistrate Okafor leaned back in his chair, rubbed his chin thoughtfully, and said, "So, the goods disappeared while you slept under the watch of the statue of Christ?" "Yes, sir," Chike exclaimed. "I left everything in his care." Okafor nodded slowly. Then he turned to the police officers. "Arrest the statue." "Sir?" The head constable blinked. "You heard me," the magistrate said firmly. "The statue has failed in its sacred duty to protect the people. Bring it to the courthouse at once." The news spread like wildfire. By the time the police carried the heavy stone Christ into the courthouse, the entire town had gathered. Some were laughing, some whispering in disbelief, others cheering. Magistrate Okafor entered the courtroom and slammed his gavel. "Silence," he thundered. "What right have you to laugh in a court of law? You are guilty of contempt." The crowd fell silent. "I shall impose a fine on everyone present," Okafor continued, his eyes twinkling. "But I will pardon you on one condition. Each of you must bring one roll of cotton cloth to this court within 3 days. Failure to do so will result in your arrest." The townspeople obeyed. Within 3 days, dozens of rolls of cotton cloth were stacked high in the courthouse. As they were being counted, Chike spotted one of the rolls. "He is mine!" he cried. The thief, unable to deny the evidence, was quickly caught. Chike's goods were returned, and the rest of the rolls were given back to the villagers. When the case was closed, the stone statue was respectfully returned to the square, and Chike, grateful for the magistrate's wisdom, offered a donation to repair the worn bench beneath it. From that day forward, no traveler in the village ever lost their goods again.
This story teaches that wisdom is not always about punishment, but about finding creative solutions that reveal the truth. Magistrate Okafor did not rely only on force or fear. He used cleverness to expose the thief while keeping peace in the community. In modern times, the lesson reminds us that justice works best when it restores balance rather than simply punishes. True leadership is not about power, but about guiding people toward honesty and fairness in a way that benefits everyone.